I would like to ask the traditional medicine people, the Ayurvedic, and they are not incoming in that number. So they are become backwards, and the institution in Sri Lanka also, I think, is not giving them the support to come, or maybe so some constraints have been put by the Ayurvedic institution for them to come to such workshops.
Is there any sort of way, perhaps if there are people watching the show today and maybe interested in attending this conference, Doctor, is there a way that they can perhaps contact you?
But
or the
what they could do
department
is they could email immediately. We respond to the
as
email,
soon as possible.
and because number is full,
Yeah.
we may be able to accommodate few who are really
few
deserving.
more. Right. And what may the email address be, Doctor?
VLTP.CV@gmail.com.
Just remind us about the email address again. VLTP.
VLTP.CV@gmail.com.
Right. So, coming back to Dr. Kulkarni, is there anything that you want to tell the public itself about something to keep in mind about the disease, or to be careful of it, or anything that you want to share finally?
Yes, well, I think there are a couple of messages that could be given to the public regarding epilepsy as such. One thing is, as soon as they kind of get to know that the patient is having convulsive episodes, they should consult a doctor.
Right.
That's the first thing. And once it is confirmed, the diagnosis of epilepsy, then the second step would be that they should see that the patient takes the medications regularly. That's very, very important, so that it can be controlled without further worsening of the seizures. Otherwise, the patient, there is a possibility that they can go into drug-resistant seizures. The patient may no longer respond to the drugs,
Right.
because he's taking the drugs on and off. So there is no regular consumption of the medication that is advised by the neurologist. So one thing is consultation, second is about taking the medications on a regular basis, and then to maintain what is called as a seizure diary. Like, religiously, like how many fits, it is commonly called as fits,
How regularly,
epilepsy,
yes.
how regular, how many fits is he getting after starting the treatment. So
Right.
then they have to report and follow up regularly with the doctor to report about how the things is progressing. Like, suppose he is responding well, then there is no need to again worry about, and they can still continue the treatment. And yet another thing, as I told you, there are lots of myths and misconceptions that are associated with this particular disorder. Because the patient, he just falls onto the ground, as I told you, it has got a dramatic presentation.
Wait,
So
just to
one
interrupt you a
thing,
bit, Doctor.
Sorry,
When you mention treatment,
Uh-huh.
what sort of treatment are we talking about? Is it just a tablet or a drug, or is there some sort of another process for the treatment? How
No,
does
there
the
is no other
treatment work?
process. It's purely medications,
medication,
except
okay.
unless otherwise the patient has got some real lesion in the brain,
Okay.
There is something called as temporal lobe epilepsy, wherein maybe only small portion of the brain is kind of, giving problem. Like it is manifesting as epilepsy, to
Right.
put it in simple words. And then probably there is a possibility that they can remove that particular focus.
Oh, that's
So that is
Okay.
possible, A neurosurgeon has to be consulted for that reason.
so it's either drug or surgery.
Or surgery as well,
Okay.
in certain very rare cases, but it's
Very-
not so common, but
Okay.
it is possible. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much to both Dr. Chanda Kulkarni and Professor Anil De Silva for being on the show this morning and telling us a lot about epilepsy on your end and about the conference itself. Professor, thank you so much. Let's. There are 7 more days to go. Am I right?
Exactly.
What sort of programs have you planned?
It is all in the web. If you go into the University of Sri Jawadanpur, every day the web will show exactly what we are doing. So you
Okay.
can go and see. And actually, I just take this opportunity to thank MTV, Sirasa and Shakti. They have really given us a lot of publicity for this workshop, and I'm really grateful for your organization.
It's always our pleasure, Professor, and we sincerely hope that this conference will enable the research behind so many diseases and disorders to, take it just one step ahead. And so with that, we'll just go in for a short commercial break, and when we come back, we've got some very interesting stories about art and culture and so on. Let's take a look at that after the break.